Why'd you break up, man? Let's be real. Why'd you break
of
up?
course, transparency.
Yeah.
I was making the transition from dating multiple women to having a single woman.
All right, so we're here with Frederick. Frederick is an amazing person for various reasons.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment. I love this guy. I love this guy so much because he's so positive.
Yeah.
He's so forward driven. Like literally when you think about a person that is that will motivate you every day, or that when you want to talk to someone and you want to be brought up.
Yeah.
Bowtie is the guy. Oh, by the way, I called him Bowtie because one of the first times we ever met him, we were at a club with all college girls, and he comes in a vest and a bow tie.
Yeah.
Like,
and
we
now
were
he's
business casual. He came in business casual.
I love it.
He came.
But like most of us.
No, wait. And then the next day, we're like, yo, bow tie, you got to lose the bow tie. He's like, okay. So we go again. We go to another club, and he comes in a scarf.
yes, it was the scarf. We did, but who wants to be called Scarf? So we
Bow
call
tie
him
is
bow
such a
tie.
better nickname.
Now he just wears the bow tie on his penis and he hides it behind his jeans.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's the story. And I agree with Andrew. By the way, welcome to the hot seat or not so hot seat. But honestly, always positive. I know that you got. Personally, I know this guy, and he's got a lot of crazy shit that happens or goes on in his life and whatever, and he still wears that face, comes through, and he's always positive. So
he may be HIV positive too, but.
Wow. Well, I don't.
Bowtie. So the reason why we like you on this podcast is because you bring a different perspective, right? Mm-hmm. You are from the United States. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, the first time I came here to Medellin, Colombia was 2017. I was making a transition from the military, 15+ year career, and you sort of get. I'll keep it positive, programmed a certain way. And it takes a while to sort of reclaim how you were before. Mm-hmm. It's an interesting transition.
Wow.
So my friend Leo, who I met in the military, he said, hey, why don't you come to Colombia? It's a great spot. And ever since I came here, I just sort of like been attracted to this unique, special energy.
Yeah.
It's a combination of meeting people and it just, you have to experience it for yourself so you can relate to what I'm talking about.
And you've been all over the world, by the way. You're a Navy man, aren't you?
25+ countries, U.S. Navy, 15+ years, great experience.
By the way, I don't mean to cut you on that.
Yeah.
Did you know, and I don't mean to, because this is usually your domain, but do you know, like, if you ever meet a girl and she says in Colombia her name is Usnaby, did you actually know that means U.S. Navy, and they name their daughters Usnaby, and it actually, if you break it down, it's U.S. Navy. By the way, that's just fact for you guys who don't care.
How is that my domain?
This is the type of facts by Andrew.
This is your domain.
Usnaby. Okay, yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact.
Okay, so you've been to 25+ countries.
Something like that.
But you've kind of gravitated to Medellin. Why?
Yeah.
What's the difference between Medellin and all these other countries you've been to?
Being super honest, it's a combination of things. So number one, the fact that the U.S. dollar is strong, it really helps you take your quality of life to another level. It's just, you get a lot more bang for your buck. The women are beautiful. If you're a guy and you love girls and you like to date, this is a great place to meet somebody of quality. Yeah. Or if you just want to have a girlfriend and try dating. And another thing, there's a huge expat community. If you could bring a unique skill or just something to the table, you'll have no problem making friends, and you never know where that may lead you to. It's just a great combination of things, and also the weather's a bonus.
Apart from point number 3, before you got to the weather, I would have said that you should have gone to Caracas, Venezuela.
Caracas, I've never been there.
Because your dollar goes a lot farther right now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But the quality of life here is great. It's hard to beat, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the questions we're going to get to this, and one of the things I really wanted to ask you is that you have no ties to Colombia. You're not Colombian in any part of
No, I took the plunge and I got my residency last December, so about a month or two ago.
What do you mean you took the plunge? How
Yeah,
did you
it's,
plunge?
Congratulations,
by the way. You see, many people swim very far distances to get to the United States. I think you guys use derogatory terms like wetbacks. Over here, we got people swimming from the United States, or however you got here, to come to Colombia.
Yeah.
Some of us illegal. We're not gonna call them out, Curtis. And here you are. So how did how did you do it?
I think it's a growing trend. Really, I just went through. Actually, you had a great episode. I think his name's James Lindsay.
Yeah, James,
and he that was like an awesome podcast. I got a lot of value out of it. I just looked at the podcast twice, and I got a lot of tips and tricks. And I said, okay, let me reach out to his agency, and he took care of everything. It was really seamless.
Wow.
I went through the process, and I paid for convenience. I don't really want.
Yeah.
You don't want to go through all the paperwork.
All the
yourself,
paperwork,
yeah.
and it was really
Like a prostitute.
it's
cool.
Yeah, and that was it.
No, I don't know.
Shout
Wait,
out
you
to
just
James Lindsay. Shout out to James Lindsay.
I know. How did you do it? You just said you paid, and then bam, you have a what happened?
Pretty much, I just paid a fee. You pay 50% up front. They start the initial application. Then you wait. For me, it was about 6 months. Then when you get the visa, first they give you the electronic visa.
What visa?
The visa /
No. Wait. Sorry, people. Again, I'm always the voice of reason out here, and I really care about pragmatic shit. What visa are you on?
I am on it's called Migrante Residency Visa. They give you electronic version of it first. Then you go to the immigration office and pick up the actual physical cedula for identification card.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you qualify for this?
Basically, you just have to meet a minimum income requirement. In dollars, I think it's about $750. And as long as you meet that, $750 US, you have to meet that.
Wait, sorry. I see. So people, I'm missing something. I don't know why this is not called the United States of Colombia, because every fucking American would be in here right now.
Yeah.
American, doing that. But what do you mean? Anybody with $700 can just come in here and get a visa? I don't get it.
If you get, like, for example, Social Security, or if you get a military pension, something like that. If you get some kind of income.
Yeah. So it's like guaranteed income.
Right.
Every single
yeah,
month.
like if
from like the state or
from
the
a
government.
source, right?
Yeah.
Government entity.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
And you get that because of your naval service.
Yes, and
okay.
and the threshold is pretty low. $750.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Okay,
reasonable.
that makes sense.
And once you meet that income standard,
That's
the
very
Colombian
different.
government will say, "Hey, here's your cedula."
Okay, so let me just put it out there for you people. If you guys want to know if Medellin is becoming a more dangerous place, I will say yes. We've got military men that make $750 US.
Minimum.
Minimum. Infiltrating our communities.
They know how to use weapons.
Taking our jobs. Seriously, our jobs. But wow, that's fucking crazy. So
From a Canadian.
wow, from a Canadian. Wow, is that $750? You don't have any idea the loops I jumped through.
Requirement for
a military
steady-
man.
No, but no, it's not only military. He
Social
said
Security.
any type of government or
Okay.
I guess
Guaranteed
income. Yeah, that does make sense because not everybody has
Awesome.
The government here in Colombia basically does not want you to be a burden on their
On their
healthcare
system,
system,
yeah.
or anything like that. So
that. But you are a burden. On all the women in Colombia.
I have a girlfriend now, so.
You have a girlfriend now?
Can you?
Oh!
All right. So which website did you use?
Wait, how did you?
How long did it take?
Hold on.
I'll be transparent.
How did you meet
Be
her?
transparent, man.
Facebook here in Colombia has this, I guess, extension of the app.
Yeah.
It's called Facebook Dating.
Dropping
Yeah.
bombs.
Yeah.
No, Facebook dating doesn't exist in the United States.
It doesn't?
It only exists in Colombia, and it only exists on your phone. You can't go on your computer
It's
and
weird,
be.
yeah.
It's weird. It's like a little app.
So I met her through there. We broke up and then got back together. Now she lives with me.
Wait, you broke up and you got back together?
Wait,
and
it's
she's
very
living with you?
distracting when our whole audience is downloading Facebook, fucking
Facebook
Tinder,
dating.
whatever it's called right now. It's throwing us off. Anyways, but yeah. So you broke up. Why'd you break up, man? Let's be real. Why'd you break
of course,
up?
transparency.
Yeah.
I was making the transition from dating multiple women to having a single woman, and I had to make a choice, a fork in the road. And she didn't like the transitional period. I had girls in the background, and she gave me the benefit of the doubt. She said, you know, it must be very difficult for you to make the transition. I said, yeah, you have no idea. It is.
You have
and
no idea.
and
You had
so
this
so
conversation.
we broke up. We broke up, and I still started dating again and other girls.
Yeah.
And something magical happened. I had to make a decision. I said, okay.
Something magical happened.
I am more of the type where I lean towards one girl, one relationship.
Yeah.
You are. You're like
versus
a serial dater.
multiple. And you know, I'm not passing judgment. I have this conversation frequently with my male friends, and I'm like, how do you reconcile that between one woman or multiple women? And some men can do multiple women. Some can only gravitate towards one.
I'm like that.
Now I still get tempted. I still think about girls. She won't find out. My girlfriend won't.
But then
find
you could
out.
just use the word transitioning, and then everything is okay.
Or you
Right?
just say,
It's
que
like-
pena.
Yeah.
Que pena, que pena contigo, amor.
Well,
Yeah.
I found out something through accident in dating the girls. There was a couple of girls that I dated, and someone would tell me flat out, moza. I have a moza or a mozo. I'm like, what is that? It's basically a lover.
Yeah, your lover.
And a couple could be married and have a lover, and the married couple know about this, and they both have.
That's a Colombian thing.
It's and I found that to be like just like a shock.
Yeah.
And then another shock was they're very accepting with a caveat, as long as you're honest about it.
Yeah.
Versus you're trying to hide it, and then there's no chance in hell to reconcile the relationship.
I don't know if
That
that's
blew me
I don't know
away.
if that's a modern thing, but that's definitely
It blew me away.
an old school Colombian thing, because I have female friends that have told me about that. Oh, my dad's moza, and I'm like, my dad's moza. Wow,
lover.
my dad would be dead. My dad would be dead.
A lover.
A lover. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, what?
But I don't know if that's a modern thing, guys. So don't come here, your 22-year-old ass, and trying to be a mozo. And so I don't know if that works. So are you the mozo, or what are you in this
No.
relationship? I don't
think so. I think my girlfriend's very loyal.
Yeah.
And
You think?
she's genuine. I think. I'm not with her 24 hours, but
you gotta believe it to achieve it.
but I'm giving her
Yeah.
the benefit of the doubt. She's
Yeah.
giving me the benefit of the doubt.
What's her name? Say it out here.
Her name's Anna.
Hey, Anna.
So.
Big up. We mentioned you.
And she's a special girl, and I hope it turns into something meaningful and beautiful.
And will you try to give her the American visa?
You know, my ex, I was married before,
Yeah.
and I already went through this process. I had a foreign wife. She was from Argentina, and I got pressured into doing the right thing. What's doing the right thing? You got to marry them. Like, no, you don't. So in hindsight, I'm not going to go through this process again, because I already made up my mind. Medellin's my home. And if it's going to work out, it's going to work out for love and appreciation, not because of some tangible benefit they can get out of me.
Yeah.
I have a strategy where you invest in the person, right? You invest like, hey, she doesn't know English. You got to learn English. Let's get you a goal, like within a year or two, you're going to be fluent. Let's get you a business going. So if the relationship does not work out, at least the person will be left better off than
Before they met you.
Before
Yeah.
they met you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I learned that from you. And we had a conversation 4 years ago.
I left people better off before they dated
You
me.
learned something from
Yeah,
me.
we had a conversation.
You should ask my exes if I left them better
we
off or
had
not.
a
I mean,
conversation. I had a Paisa girlfriend here in 2018, long distance, and I said, "Hey, I feel bad. What do I do?" And then you said, I believe you said, "Hey, a lot of people ask me this question. The best way to get a great quality girl is, remember what you said? You work on yourself first."
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I've been doing. Working on myself, reading books, kicking ass, a lot of personal self-development, and just, being positive. and I think it shows. And you know, I'm genuine. I don't expect anything in return. The
That is true, though.
The universe will take care of it, right? So
I remember
so
that,
I appreciate that. It always stuck with me. Always invest in yourself.
And if everything else fails, can I give you a business that like
Of course, I always welcome your
like
advice.
make T-shirts, and at the front, the T-shirt says, "You gotta marry her," and on the back it says, "No, you don't."
I love
That motherfucker, I would buy that.
I love
I'll
that.
buy that. I go to breakfast in Vegas with that shit. You gotta marry her, not? No, you don't. No, you don't.
I love that.
No, you don't. Hey, man, that's why you come here. I don't know how Andrew's not dropping these gems on me today, but
Hey, shout out to Bowtie.
AKA the tie, very elegant
Thank
man.
you for being
Thank
on
you
the
for coming through.
podcast. It's been
Love
a
it.
long time since we wanted you on
yeah.
here. I think it was great. You guys, I think that was our last guest.
Yeah, that was our last guest for
Thank you
today.
guys for joining on the live. Make sure to like and subscribe on all of your podcast networks, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Make sure to follow Bowtie. Make sure to follow DJ
check it out.
Yanni.
Yeah, follow
Make sure to
everybody.
follow all the guests. We'll have them on the description as well. Thank you guys for joining.
And if
Joel,
you and if,
final
and, if, and, if,
thought.
and if you're a man that wants to hang out with other men on a Friday night in Medellin, this is the place to be. Come on through, man, and we'll tag you up in some shit. Thank you very much for watching this episode. It's been great. See you next time.
All right.